Hi everyone, it's Angela. I hope all is well with you today. I just wanted to get on for a few moments and just encourage someone. I was feeling kind of good today. It's a beautiful day. It's daylight savings time here, and I don't know if it's daylight savings where you live in the world, but just something to remind us of the times, right? Whether it is you are in the time of raising children, you're in the time of taking care of your maybe your parent, whether your time is taking care of yourself, which is I hope is always just remembering to be good to yourself, be good to the people who are in your household. And being good extends beyond just providing. So like when I was growing up, I mean not that I didn't have good parents, but what generations, especially in black households, and if you're a different culture, maybe you can attest to this, that being good to the loved ones in your house meant just providing for them, like making sure they had some food or making sure they had some clothes. But that those emotional things, making sure that you're there for one another, making sure that you're affirming good things into each other, making sure that they know you love them. Sometimes that can go a little bit lacking, and you the way they showed their love was, look, you got a place to stay, right? But we need more than that, right? We need self-care. So even if you are thinking about yourself, taking moments to, man, walk outside and just look at the beauty of the day. Take a moment to just sometimes sit in a car and don't turn the TV on, or sit in quiet. And when you do that, you'll hear thoughts, right? Whether it's the Lord, whether it's your own thoughts, whether it's plans or purposes or direction. Sometimes just the song, remember the sound of silence. Sometimes the sound of silence can be so revealing. Sometimes it can just be looking into the eyes of the people who live in your house, right? So, um, looking at your child, make sure that at some point today, whether they are 2 or 52, or whatever, look at them if you get a chance to, and just tell them that you love them. Or if you don't have the opportunity to look at them, maybe a phone call to let them know that you love them. Let them know that you're thinking about them. Sometimes just hearing that goes a long way. We sometimes take our love for granted, that people should just know. Sometimes people don't just know. Or even if they know, it's good to just hear it, just to hear love or feel love. Um, Send someone a card just because. Just because. Maybe put something in it. It's nothing like finding money. It's nothing like seeing something that you weren't expecting to be there, even if it's $5. It's something that somebody actually took the time to think of you. And so I just encourage you to be good to somebody, but be good to yourself. Take a minute. I always talk about this. Take a minute to watch how you're talking to people, because you never know when you'll have the last conversation with somebody. You know, People don't live always until they're old. You know what I mean? So even those young ones that you have in your house, watch how you talk to them. Time is fleeting, y'all. Time is fleeting. It was a time when people lived, 80 years or so, but we might not have 80 years. That little one in your house might not have 80 years. They might not even have 18 years. But even if you think about the fact that, let's say, for example, they do have 18 years, right? And you have a kid that is over 10 years old, right? So if they are, let's even say they're 10, that means that you have like 8 years with them, if that, right? If you have a 15-year-old and if they move out at 18, right, that's 3 years. 3 years for you to sow into them, to teach them life skills, right? So think about your time with that teenager as an investment of equipping them. A lot of times we send our kids out, we were sent out ill equipped to handle life, to know how to think, to know how to manage, to know how to pray, to know how to look at their finances, to know how to handle situations that there's a whole lot of middle ground between happy and sad. There's some things in the middle there. And we need to teach life skills, right? There's a lot to learn and not a whole lot of time to do it. So as we're in daylight savings time, let's think about the times. You know, the Bible says to teach us to number our days, to teach us to appreciate our days, because tomorrow, as the old saints used to say, ain't promised to any of us. So anyway, I'm Angela, and I pray that you make it a blessed day. Till next time.